How are you, everybody who is watching this video? My name is Olenjolain Single from beautiful country called the Tanzania, eastern of the African continent. I'm very happy to have you today. I would like to welcome you into this fantastic moment when we are going to learn some of the contents or some of essential concepts of basic mathematics. Before I go into too much details, I would like to welcome you into one of our online schools that's called Tanzania Online Ordinary Secondary School in square bracket Olenjolain. Simultaneously, because I'm a teacher of mathematics, I would like to welcome you into one of our YouTube channels that's called Tanzania Online or Level Seki School in square bracket Olenjolain. Well, so in this online school, we are doing so many things, and I would like just to remind you only just the visions that we have in Tanzania Online Ordinary Secondary School, so that you should be well focused and having visions and make it a part of your education. Well, so I have an assignment to teach, to train, to incubate, to encourage, to lead, and even to mentor some group of students who will be ready to take the classroom instructions in basic mathematics and scientific subjects to combine with the knowledge of Word of God from the Holy Bible in order to solve real-life problems. So our visions has mainly four parts. First of all, to understand the classroom instructions that I'm going to teach you from even now, and then to understand the word of the knowledge, to extract the knowledge to extract the knowledge of the Word of God from the Holy Bible. And also the third part is to combine these two knowledge, and then the fourth part is now to solve real life problems. So those are the four main parts of our own vision. So that's what we are expecting to do. It's a long-term vision. What we are telling you actually, it might be sounding like impossible, but our mission is to see our continuing and even graduating students who are able to solve our own real life problems from our community, because that's the purpose that we went for, or we have been seeking for education in order to be educated and having knowledge in order to solve our own real life problems and not waiting somebody else to work for us. Right? So that's the vision that we have in our mind, and even that's what we're expecting from our students. Again, another point that in this online school, currently we are teaching you 12 subjects, and we have 4 departments, 5 or 6 departments right now. And one of the departments is called Departments of Basic Mathematics, and the subject of the day is Basic Mathematics for the Form 3 or Class 11. And then the topic of the day is still, this is chapter 1, that called relations. And then the subtopic is relations, and the sessions is session 4, or it's lecture 4 or period 4. So whatever that you call it, but this is session 4. So, and then what are we going to do? Just a problem solving in exercise 1.1. And then we are going to introduce you the 5 ways of representing relation. So the subtopic is relations, because we have 4 subtopics in the topic of relation. We are still in the first subtopic, but today we are going to finish, and then we are going to start the second subtopic, which is called the graph of relation, mathematical relations expressions. So I think that you've been going through and you did the homework of session. Okay, so let me begin with quick review. This relations is universal, right? However, that I'm using the syllabus of United Republic of Tanzania, that's the point of focus, but relations is universal. So quick review of session 3. So in session 3, basically, we talked about pictorial representation as one of the methods of representing relation. Okay, pictorial representation, where we say that we have 2 sets. We have set A, this is set A, and also here we have another set, right? So suppose that this is set B. So then we have A, B, C, then D, then we have, let's say, M, N, R, just like this. And then so we have relation like this. Okay, can have a relation like this, and then say a relation like this one. Okay, so that's a pictorial representation. So we used also, we've been solving some questions which have been given a relation which has been represented by equation. It was a layer to find just even order. Yes, this is another concept, but also we solved some of the problems which are the data has been given by ordered pair. By ordered pair. Okay? So by ordered pair. So that's what we have been doing. So we ended in one of the questions. Okay, just to remind you a couple of the things before even we go further. Also like to insist you. Just to remind you, we ended in example 8, which was the homework, which was the question number 9 of exercise 121. Just to remind you quickly, we have some of the weapons because in Tanzania online ordinary secondary school we have also online library which we are providing contents, or we are providing textbooks, question and answer books just for our students. So this is one of the book. This is the one of the weapons. We call it weapons number 1. It's basic mathematics syllabus for ordinary secondary education for 1 through 4. You can order this book. Just go to the descriptions, then you see the link of the video which will help you to navigate into the selling price and also the shipping costing or shipping costing. Again, we have another book that's called Secondary Basic Mathematics Book 3. This is another book, okay, which is very important for you. And then we have another book that's called the Ordinary Level Mathematics Review. Ordinary Level Mathematics Review, Problems and Solutions of 2003 through 2019. So you can also order all of these books, and even can order more than of these books, so that you have to enjoy the beauty of basic mathematics for the rest of your life. So today, let us go to exercise. When we say exercise 121 is in this book that's called Secondary Basic Mathematics. Secondary Basic Mathematics is the book that we want to solve its exercise. It doesn't mean that this is exercise 1.1. So you see, this is exercise 1.1. There's how many questions? These are 8 questions. There's total of 12 questions. Okay, 12 questions. So you should have this book. I'm not going to solve all of them. So we gave you 1 questions in the homework, and we can do correction because we are still at the beginning. And the questions was stating that let R. So let us begin with correction. Correction of homework 3. Homework 3, which was example 8. Okay. The questions was said that let R donates the set of all ordered pairs x, y of integers such that x minus R is equal to 3. Find a set of any 5 ordered pairs belonging to this relation. Belonging to this relation. So find a set of any 5 ordered pairs belonging to this relation. So we say that we've been given R, the relation R, this is equal to x, y, such that x minus y is equal to 3. So let us find 5 set of orders. Okay, find a set of any 5 ordered pairs. So first step, the first step, we say that make y the subject. Make y the subject in equation 1 below. So what do you have? So we have x minus y is equal to 3. So if you make y the subject, we have x minus x, and then minus y. This is equal to 3 minus x. So x minus x, it is 0, minus y. This is equal to 3 minus x. Then we have negative y is equal to 3 minus x divided by negative 1 divided by negative 1. So y is equal to negative 3 plus x. And simply this we can write as x minus what is 3. So y is equal to x minus 3. So then let us say that, okay, let R donates the set of all ordered pairs x comma y of the integers such that x minus y find the set of any 5 ordered pairs belonging to this relation. So belonging to that relation. Okay? Y belonging to that relation. Okay, so this is, so it means that for the value, so we are not given the domain of the relation, so we have to choose ourselves, right? So that will be the second state. So the second state means that choose domain of what? Of relation R, right? So the domain of R, this is equal to what? This is equal to negative 2, negative 1, comma 0, comma 1, comma 2. Okay? So that should be the domain. So to get the range, we say that when x is equal to negative 2, y is equal to what? So here we have x, so it will have negative 2 minus 3. So then y is equal to negative 5. Then we say again when x is equal to negative 1, so we say y is equal to what? Y is equal to negative 1 minus 3. And the answer is negative 4. Then we say when x is equal to 0, y is equal to what? Y is equal to 0 minus 3 is equal to negative 3. Then we say when x is equal to 1, then y is equal to what? 1 minus 3, the answer is negative 2. When x is equal to 2, and this is y is equal to 2 minus 3, the answer is negative 1. Okay? So then our range right now, our range will be equal to what? First one is negative 4, comma negative 3, comma negative 2, negative 2, no, comma negative, begin with negative 5. So range begin with negative 5, comma what? Comma negative 4, comma negative 3, comma negative 2, comma negative 1. Okay? So then we say that we have negative 4, negative 4. Okay, so that range. So now we can conclude with these values that therefore the range R, this is equal to x comma y. Okay, range R, yes, x comma y, but we have to a set of 5 order. So it is negative 2, comma negative 5. Then we have negative 1, comma negative 4. Then we have 0, comma negative 3. Then we have 1, comma negative 2. Then you have 2, comma negative 1. So this is the response. This is the final response. Well, you enjoyed the beauty of basic mathematics? Tell me in the comment section, please. Okay, so let me take you into another example. This will be example 9. And we have to refer secondary basic mathematics. Secondary basic mathematics, book 3. Okay, book 3, exercise 1.1. And then this is question 3. Okay. So the question stated, draw a picture to illustrate a relation. Draw a picture to illustrate a relation R. A relation R of the set of 5 orderly pairs. Five orderly pairs x, y of integers where x is equal to 2y. Where x is equal to 2y. Okay, so we have that question. Draw a picture to illustrate a relation R of the set of 5 ordered pairs, x, y of integers where x is equal to 2y. Okay. So again here, we have drawn the picture, which it means that we have drawn the pictorial representation of the set of 5 ordered pairs, x, y of the integers x is equal to 2y. So solution. So we say that the first step, we say make y the subject in equation 1 below. So here we have x is equal to twice 2y over 2 over 2. Y is equal to a half x. Then we go for the second step. So the second step, we say that choose the range of domain. Choose the range of domain. So it means our domain, this is equal to, let's say negative 2 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 2. So if that's the case, we say that we go for the third step. Third step, we say that find range for given domain. So we say that y, so when x is equal to negative 2, this y is equal to what? A half times negative 2, the answer is equal to negative 1. Then when x is equal to negative 1, y is equal to a half times negative 1, the answer is negative a half. And when x is equal to and say when x is equal to 0, y is equal to a half times 0, answer is equal to 0. When x is equal to 1, y is equal to a half times 1, answer is equal to a half. When x is equal to 2, y is equal to a half times 2, answer is 1. Okay, so it means that the set of ordinary pair, for this case, when x is equal to negative 2, y is equal to negative 1. Then when x is equal to negative 1, y is equal to negative a half. When x is equal to 0, then y is equal to 0. And then when x is equal to 1, y is equal to a half. When x is equal to 2, y is equal to 1. So the question was asking us to draw, to illustrate by using pictures. So to illustrate by using pictures, this will be the first step. It's not a difficult question. First step. So first step, we say that sketch pictorial. So let us sketch the pictorial. The pictorial for set of x, and then here it is pictorial for elements of set of y. So we have here negative 2, then we have negative 1, then we have 0, then we have 1, then we have 2. And here it is what, negative 1, here it is negative a half, then here it is 0, and here it is a half, and here it is 1. So then this is pictorial representation. So that's the picture which you have been asked you to draw, right? So make sure that you enjoy, you revise this concept several times as well as you can until it's clicked to your mind. So you should not bother yourself in case of basic mathematics, because basic mathematics, especially the topic of relation, is beautiful and even it's interesting for the students of all the generation. During my time of learning basic mathematics from Surrey, and even at this time. Okay, so if that's the case, then that's beautiful. We have again another example. So this will be example 10. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce to you example 10. Okay, example 10. And you have to refer secondary basic mathematics book 3. Book 3, question 7. What is the range of the mapping. So the mapping x approaches to 2x minus 1 for domains are 1, 2, 3, 4, B -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. So again, this is question number 7 from the same book. So you can pause this video right now, and then we can try to solve this question on a piece of graph paper. And then afterwards, you can keep on watching the video and see how did I solve, and compare with your solution to know that whether you understand what am I teaching you or not. Okay. So what is the range of mapping, or the mapping x approaching or map to 2x minus 1 for domains that ones? So the question asks us for the range. So this is also a simple question. Okay. Solution. So what the range of the mapping x maps to 2x minus 1 for the domain. So if we given the domain, we have to find the range. Domains, I didn't teach you yet about what the meanings of domains, but we just mentioned them. I wondered at why the book mentioned before even defining. However, that I will have a special lecture or a special session or a special period of teaching you domain and range of a relation. And later on, so I'll teach about domain and range of a function. Okay? So we say solution. So solution, we have this kind of the mapping. So we say that the first step, we say that formulate equation. Formulate equation. So to formulate the equation, we say that y is equal to twice x minus 1. Okay, y is equal to twice x minus 1. That's the equations that we have. So we have our domain. So for Roman A, we say that this is the equation. So this is equation 1. Roman A. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So y, so that is the value of y. So we say range. This will be equal to what? So I say when the value of x is equal to 1, y is equal to twice x times 1 minus 1. The answer is equal to 1. Then when the value of x is equal to 2, y is equal to what? Is equal to 2 times 2 minus 1. When the value of x is equal to 3, y is equal to 3 times 2 minus 1. Answer is 5. When the value of x is equal to 4, y is equal to 3 times 4 minus 1. The answer is equal to 2 times 4 is 8 minus 1. So the answer is equal to 7. So for Roman A, range, this is equal to 1, 3, 5, 7. So range it is 1, 3, 5, 4, 7, excuse me. Then range 4, so you can check now. If you compare with your response, what do you find? What do you find? So B, we say that you're looking for the range. Range is equal to what? Then x is equal to -2, y is equal to twice -2 minus 1, answer is -5. X is equal to -1, y is equal to 2, is equal to -3. Then x is equal to 0, y is equal to 2, the answer is equal to -1. Then x is equal to 2, or 1. 1. -1, answer is equal to 1. Then x is equal to 2, y is equal to 2, 2 minus 1, answer is equal to 3. So for B, range, this is equal to -5, -3, -1, 1, 3. That's B. Okay. So then let me give you the homework, and then because you see that this stuff are simple. Let me give you the homework. So I have to introduce you the next concept, which is another way of representing. So this will be homework 4, and this is example 11. You have to refer the same book and the same exercise. It is question 11. Same book, same exercise, same question 11. So try to do this on your own. Let Ara donate the seed of all orderly pairs, which is x, y, of real numbers. Real numbers, where y is equal to x cubic. Let's say the relation R This is x and y, whereby x and y are real numbers. Are real numbers of all ordered pairs. All ordered pairs in relation R, where A, the domain, is 0, 2, -2, 3/2, 4. The range is -1, -27, 8, 1/27. Practice. It's a very simple question. You'll be given domain, you'll be given range, you'll be given the relation, which is, its equations is y is equal to x cubic. So you just have to solve the problem. Okay? Everything is well simplified. I told you just to refer what I have been teaching you. Okay, so that's the end of the first subtopic. Now we are going for the second. I would like to introduce to you the second subtopic before I end the session, because it's very important for you. So now we are going to the second subtopic, which is graph. Topic is relation. This is graph. We are still in the same session, but I want just to introduce to you. Now I'm doing minor changes. Okay. So we say that graph of relation, graph of relation. In mathematics, because we have so different types of relations. So we say that Right now, we are teaching you graph of a relation. We say that a relation can be represented by using graph. Okay, by using graph. In order to present a relation by a graph, we need to know in order to represent a relation by using a graph, we need to know both domain and range of the relation. So in the next session, I have to teach you about domain and range. It's not a great deal actually, but I can teach you domain and range within 15 minutes, and then you understand what does it mean. Because first of all, that the previous section, so the previous subtopic has already introduced you about domain and range. Okay. So let me do one example, and this should be example 12. Okay, example 12. Draw the graph of the relation. Draw the graph of the relation R is equal to open curly bracket x comma 1, y is equal to twice x. Okay, that's the question. Just see, draw the graph of relation R, set of x comma y and a set of x comma y, but we deal with integers such that y is equal to 2x. So you've been given some relation presented in form of the equation. Solution. And I'll give you the homework, which will be the second question for your homework. Okay. So we say that draw the graph of the relations R such that in the given equation like that. So the first state choose a set of domain. So to choose a set of domain, we say that suppose domain is equal to -2 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 2. Okay? And then we go for the second step. Second step, say that draw a table. Draw a table of values. This is X, this is Y. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. -2 y is equal to twice x. -4, -1, -2, x is equal to 0, y is 0, x is equal to 1, 1 times 2 it is 2, x is equal to 2, 2 times 2 is equal to 4. Okay, so that's the second step. And we go for the first step, third step. So third step, we say that sketch. And sketch the graph. This is y-axis, and this is x-axis. So suppose that and here we have -1, -2. This is 0, 1, 2. Then again we say we have +1, +2. We have -1, -2. So if you check the table, -2, -4. So this is 2, this is 4. And then there it is -2, -4. You can, if you have enough space in vertical axis, you can say 1, 2, 3, 4. Believe that you have been taught how to draw the XY plane during your formula. So when x is -2, just to know how do we sketch this line, then this is the point. And then we have -1. Then we have 0, 0. Then we have 2, 2, 2. So then this is our relation y is equal to twice x. Relation y is equal to twice x. If you join me right now, you're only welcome. We are learning the concepts of relation. Okay. Learning the concepts of relation. We are learning the concepts of relation, and we are in the second subtopic that called graph of relation. And this is the example 12. This is the questions we've been given, and then this is the solution. All of these from here, from first step to the third step, is a solution. So then we have homework 4, still homework 4, but this now is example 13, excuse me, 13. You have to try it yourself. Draw the graph of relation. Draw the graph of the relation R, and this is curly bracket x comma y is equal to 2x plus 3. So try to draw that. Very simple. It's very simple relation actually, because you just follow the steps like I told you. So this is the end of session 4 for the topic session 4 for the basic mathematics form 3. I thank God who have created me in his own image. And also I thank God who have given me this idea to teach millions of students across Tanzania and even in the entire continent of Africa and worldwide. And I thank also God who have been with me during the preparations of these sessions and even during the moments when I've been teaching. And I thank God who have given you a chance, an opportunity to follow me, to join me from the beginnings of these sessions to the end. I would like to invite you in the next session, which will be session 5, where that now I will begin to teach you about the concepts of domain and range. And then I'll teach you about graphs of inequalities, and you'll see now the concepts of graphical representations of relations. How does it matter? So make sure that you do all the homework and submit your homework in the comment sections. Remember also to subscribe, because we are going to have more than 100 videos in our YouTube channel. So remember to subscribe in order to get notifications once we upload any new video. And again, tell us in the comment sections if you have understood what we've been teaching you. And then again, tell us in the comment sections you enjoyed this content, from which school, from which region, from which country, from which continent, from which city, from which zone actually that if you're in Tanzania. Are you from?